have to adjust you. Oh, no, I don't. I am dumb and forgot what it was doing. Hello? Oh, I can hear myself on someone's stream in the room. Anyone? No? Okay. It might be something else. It's fine. Some things can't be helped. Anyway, sorry. Tough life. Never seems to end. No, I meant the tough times. Yeah. Certainly wish a bus would hit me right now, but that's not going to help, so. You need to move the camera pointed up, because the way you're set up right now is horizontal. Remember, you need to be vertical? Yeah, there we go. Uh-oh. Hello, upside down you. Anyway. I see. We're live, you know. Very nice. I like it. I like the flannel skulls. It's cute. Very you. Hey, look, I'm using your cherry blossom hand moisturizer. I think it was supposed to be for my face, but I just end up moisturizing my hands with it most times. Oh, well, I mean, it's body lotion. Technically, it's for everywhere. I think you sent it to me to use for my makeup or something, but yeah. It does smell pretty. But, soap, the hand soap, the soap bar soap dries my hands out incredibly, so. I would say no, probably not. I've received no presents this year. Well, it'll be here eventually. I see a spot in your card, and a little black spot. Look at your card. Look at the card. There's a black spot on it. Right there. Yeah, thank God. Hi, nephew hand. Cool. Is there a reason why their hand is like this? No, if you go horizontal, I'll just change the scene. I'll just put it somewhere else. Let's see here. This will do. Of course, my fucking camera's too big. Go horizontal. You're not horizontal currently. Nope. Well, I'm looking at vertical picture, aren't I? Yeah, so you can keep moving the card. That's not going to change anything. You have to move your camera. Yeah. And you have to... Nope. Still vertical. I don't know. Because you're in Discord right now, you need to, like, leave Discord, close Discord out, come back in horizontal. Yep. Okay. Main scene. I believe... Yeah, okay. Yeah, I told you I was live. Couple minutes now. 5 minutes almost. You're still not on screen. There you go. Excellent. You're good. Now just point down. You gotta pull back too, because you're way close to your hands. There you go. Much better. Hi. And you froze. Cool. Nothing you can do about it. Talking to me? Oh. Gotcha. Damn it. I gotta actually move myself back up here to hide my older me. Oh, I wonder if that's actually working. La la la. Oh my goodness. The subtitles work for me at least. They're now built into the streaming software. So I just turned it on last night. Like, it's not working. It's not the best, I have to say. But you know, I need to just enunciate better. Anyway. You need to move your art down, Tess. There you go. Yep. What? Someone is typing into the Twitch chat. Lou AQQ question mark. Bunch of nonsense apparently. Ah. It's just funny. It was just funny. Talking to me? That looks like a piece of chalk. Super honestly. that makes sense. I gotta delete a million notifications here. You need to move the art down, Tess. There you go. I'm sorry. Oh, is that what that means? Okay, hold on. Woo! Cough, cough, cough. Imagination, whoa, whoa. Ruby, 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 Soho. Okay. Sorry, I'm low energy, chat. I don't really want to talk about anything. I want to cease to exist. Like, I want to sleep until I don't exist anymore. That's what I feel like right now. I don't really feel like talking about anything. But I will talk about the movies I watched. Just give me a minute. What are you singing? Oh. Oh. Okay. My internet died last night, so I watched 3 movies. I was watching a movie called Wicked Stepmother, which was bad. It's a 3 out of 10. It wasn't very good. But this couple who comes home from a vacation finds out that the lady's father has remarried some old lady, and then it turns out that she shares a cat form with her daughter. So like only one of them can be in human form, while the other one's forced to be in cat form. All that's going on, and so and the lady's like allergic to cats, so it's kind of an interesting little thing. Aw, thanks for joining us. I appreciate guests. I'd like to get more guests more often, but things have been rough. Anyway, I was about 40 minutes into Wicked Stepmother and the internet went out. I was streaming it. So, I paused it. I was definitely finished it still, even though I probably should have just never watched it. Struck it from my... I should have just deleted it and never finished it and just not rated it, but... I ended up watching a documentary called In Search of Dracula from 1975, which was one of the first documentaries to bring forth to light that Dracula was inspired by Vlad Tepes. Vlad the Third. Also known as Vlad the Impaler. Yep. It was really interesting doc. I've seen it like a dozen times as a kid because it aired on TV a lot because it's cheap. And then, I watched it this time and I forgot that Christopher Lee has a mustache in this. So it's like he's playing Vlad, not Dracula, but he's so known as Dracula that seeing him in the outfit, I was like, hey, Dracula with a mustache. Which is technically not an incorrect thing to say, considering Dracula's based on him in part. And then I watched Contamination Point 7, also known as The Crawlers, also known as Troll 3. It's about these vines that have been irradiated, and so they're going around like killing people. Like, Troll 2 was awesome in the best and worst kind of ways. Troll 1 is just a decent little horror film. Troll 3 was 6 out of 10. It was alright. Nothing to write home about, nothing to super complain about. It's got some bad acting in some spots, some bad, edits, and a few like bad shots. It's a little bit bad everywhere, but it's not enough to make it a bad movie. It's just like, this is why it's going to take 7 out of 10. Because it's got some problems. I also, what? I hate those lists. There's plenty of other ways to find those movies. The problem is they're not bad movies. The thing about movies is it's incredibly subjective. There's no good or bad movies. There's just my opinion and your opinion on those movies. And your opinion will be different from mine. And what I find entertaining is different than what you find entertaining. So what bothers me is when people call them bad or shitty or crappy or awful, because they're none of those things if they're your thing. And so, the worst movies of all time, and I bet there's at least 3 movies that don't deserve to be on that list. Let me guess, Waterworld was on that list. Yeah. So Waterworld was on that list, wasn't it? It's one of the biggest bombs of the 90s, and it's often touted as a bad movie, but it's not. It's actually a really good movie. And now it has a Blu-ray release. And it looks so good. And I own it, of course, because I own it. Okay. Whatever works. I need Tess to move to her right. And and then Julie needs to move the same direction just a tiny bit. Yeah, just a little bit. Right. A little. Yeah, there you go. You gotta give room for both the arts. No, I'm relatively sure. Computer. I wanted to say Iteshra and not literature, but thanks for the suggestion. It wanted your name to be literature. Maybe your name should have been literature, but that's not for me to decide. I know. Yeah, she can't hear me, can she? Oh, she's. Ah, okay. Well, you know. Oh, you know
What'd
what?
you say?
I should probably make it so people can hear you. That'd be good, huh?
Yeah.
There we go. Solve that problem.
She's using my old headphones that I used to use
Yeah.
plugged into my tablet because these won't I don't have anything else that'll plug into the tablet, but remember the sound was dying on those.
Yeah.
So what? I have Bluetooth.
Plus, she's listening to the stream, right?
Yes, she
That
is. So
means she's listening to it
yeah.
15 seconds minimum after I said things, right?
You're behind. It won't take Bluetooth on. The sound is also behind. Oh, careful.
Yeah, about 15 to 40 seconds.
Yep. We do what we can with what we have. So after the Rad documentary, what did you watch?
Oh, that was just last night.
Oh.
I watched Contamination, remember? I said, and then I finished Wicked Stepmother.
Ah.
But like the weekend was like, where was it? Where's the start? Here, so I watched a movie called Sisters. With my friend Justin, which is about this mentally unstable girl and her twin sister in a murder plot. It's very much inspired by Italian mystery films, or giallo films, and also classic like consulting detective types. You know, like Miss Marple or Poirot. It's definitely inspired by those kind of things. It was pretty good. I gave it 8 out of 10. Then I watched M from Fritz Lang from 1931, and that was an incredible movie. I gave that a 10 out of 10. Watched that with Justin also. So that was about this guy who is. Did you ever heard of the Vampire of Dusseldorf?
No.
He is a serial murderer who killed children.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and so this movie's about him. Peter Lorre plays the perpetrator. And at some point, someone writes M on their hand and pats on the back because they find out that he's a murderer. And then, you know, he gets chased around because he's got the mark of a murderer on his back.
Oh.
And then he's brought before a bunch of like a mock trial, a kangaroo court, I believe it's called. A bunch of people who's a mob that's basically captured him in the basement of this building, and so they're doing like a whole proceeding. They have a guy defending him. There's a judge. There's a prosecutor, and yeah, it's pretty intense and really quite remarkable film. It's Fritz Lang grew up it was in Germany at the time. It's a German film, and you know the Nazis at the time, they were called the SA, and they were the SS became the SS later, you know, and they were definitely abusing and being cruel and doing other things to the minorities and the Jewish people, and you know all those things Nazis did, but they were doing it before the war.
Right.
for years, and so it's all about that. So it's we at one point you have it's a morally conflicting film because like in one breath you want this child killer to die because he's a
Right.
monster, an actual literal monster, right?
Mhm.
Not like a fucking vampire, but like a dude who just murders kids, and that's just terrifying. And like, so you have like you on one side you side with these people, you want vengeance, especially the people whose kids have been taken, right?
Right.
But at the same time, it's not justice, you know.
Right.
So the movie's talking about how these things aren't justice, but the subtext is all about Europe
Mhm.
and how they dealt with Germany after World War One. There's literally a scene where a bald fat guy with a monocle, a guy who looks just like the president of France at the time,
Mhm.
and the prime minister of Germany, the president of Germany, I can't remember who, are all there, right, talking, having an argument. Meanwhile, at the phone across the room is America, not paying any fucking attention, doing their own fucking thing.
Ah.
And it's all a metaphor for how World War II was handled and how it led to the rise of the world that they're in at that point. And it was foretelling, basically, the rise of Nazism as like a thing,
Mhm.
in a way. And it was interesting. A good fucking movie though, really good. 10 out of 10. Then I watched a movie called Stay Away Joe, in which Burgess Meredith and Elvis play play indigenous people, including thick brown face, red face, I guess
Mhm.
technically, because they're playing Native Americans specifically, and indigenous Americans specifically. Excuse me, I'm trying to remove that from my fucking phrase, my turn of phrase, my lexicon. That's what I'm looking for. And so like, it's just painfully racist the entire time,
Right.
and then it's also just not very good. And once again, Elvis is being pursued by an underage girl, which happens. I don't know. This is like the fifth movie that's had to happen, and this time he's just making out with her. No problem. He has no problem fucking this 16-year-old or whatever. And then you realize Elvis married his wife when she was 14. Makes sense now. Got it.
Yeah, it's really young.
It's really yikes. It's a big fucking yikes. And the movie never stops being a giant yikes. I gave it a 1 out of 10. It is the second worst Elvis movie. It's only
What was
made
the
worse
first?
by Harem Scarum, which is one where he goes to the Middle East, a fabled Middle East country where a bunch of
Ah.
stereotypes live.
Ah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Anyway, Harem Scarum was half a star because even the songs were terrible. At least in Stay Away Joe, the music, the songs because in every movie, Elvis has like 2 to 5 songs, right?
Right.
The 3 or 4 songs he did in this, all fun. Nothing wrong there.
Mhm.
Then I watched Early Summer, which is Yasujiro Ozu film from 1951
Mhm.
about an entire Noriko and her family and all the struggles there within, dealing with societal problems like people wanting to get married, other people getting married, and like it deals with a lot of interesting like things to say about the culture that the movie was
Mhm.
made in. And then I was reading a bit about the lady who played Noriko, whose name escapes me offhand. I will go look it up right now.
Okay.
Her name is Satsuko Hara. She said she played. She's a very that's wrong button. Fuck, broke it. She was a very active actress. She did like 50 movies or whatever, some TV
Mhm.
whatever. But she said as all the roles she played, she wished she could have been in an American movie because American women were much more strong and independent and allowed to be more strong and independent than Japanese women at the time. She was stating, and I thought that was really telling considering the movie that she was in, portraying the character that she was portraying.
Ah.
Anyway, she's in another movie. She's in 6. She's in 6 Yashizuru Ozu films. Late
Mhm.
Spring and Early Summer. I saw Late Spring is a 10 out of 10 movie. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. It's about a daughter and her father, and they have a very intimate friendship-like relationship, and they hang out, and she takes care of him and everything. Yeah, it's very codependent, and
Mhm.
so like he is being stressed by other family members to force her to marry,
Ah.
and he's been told by everyone else that she's only taking care of him because she feels obligated, and so he does all this stuff to get her to arrange a marriage for her,
Mhm.
and she does it to make him happy, and he's doing this to make her happy. What he thinks, and no one's happy. And this movie's amazing.
That's
It's so fucking
so
true.
sad.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful. What a in every shot's incredible. It's so well written. So I have four other movies. I have Tokyo Story, Tokyo Twilight, Late Autumn, and The End of Summer, which are all
Mhm.
recorded right now to watch, starring her by Yashidera Ozu. She then did an Akira Kurosawa film called, I think it's No Regrets for Our Youth, or is that Naruse? Yeah, No Regrets for Our Youth. And then she did a movie called The Idiot, which is also Kurosawa. And then she did Repast,
Mhm.
which is a Naruse movie. Mikio Naruse. I've never seen any of his movies, I don't think. Nope, none of his movies. So I have that recorded too. Oh, he's the person who did When a Woman Ascends the Stairs. I have not seen it, but I know of it.
Oh, I don't even know of it.
Yeah.
Well, now I know of it.
Just like Criterion level movies.
Ah.
Anyway.
Only so many of
Stop
those make it
babbling.
under my rock. So wait, what was the movie about that you just watched? Because I don't know.
What one? What?
The one about Noriko?
Oh, that was the one where it was just a bunch of family drama. I can't. There was like four plot lines. So and you
Mhm.
know, and once again, it's dealing with Noriko, her family pressuring Noriko. Different Noriko, by the way. Same first name, different last name in the three movies. So she did three movies called the Noriko Trilogy, and they're all by Ozu and her, and they all deal with family issues, but like the main character is named Noriko, whatever their name is, you know.
Ah, but they're
So
different Norikos.
yes, different Norikos, different stories, different time periods. This one is interesting. She's like adamant that she's not gonna get married. She doesn't want to get married. Not interested.
Mhm.
And like her and her lady friends are all in agreement with this. And like yeah, there's a lot of familial strife involved with that. Julie needs to raise her art up a little bit.
You need to go up.
Ah, there you go.
How's that?
That works.
Okay.
What are you drawing, Tess? Oh, a flower.
Oh, it's a flower.
Upside down, it looked like it was upside down for me in a weird way, and so it looked kind of like an eggplant. And I was like, "What?
Oh,
Why are we
no, not
drawing
an
eggplants?"
eggplant. No, no eggplants. I'm allergic to eggplants. I won't draw them.
I don't like them. So.
I don't like them either, but the majority of why I don't, the big reason why I don't like them is because they burn my mouth. If something stings you every time you try and eat it, you don't want to eat it anymore.
My friend goes into coughing fits when they eat bananas. And
Really?
they still eat bananas.
Do they like the bananas?
Yeah, is it bananas? I'm pretty sure it's bananas. Now I'm like
Does the
second guessing myself. It's cool.
does the banana burn their mouth?
Maybe it's not a banana. Maybe it's a different fruit. I think actually. Maybe it's not. God, I don't know. My brain is not functional. I only have a few hours of sleep.
Oh,
I've been not great for for days now. So
I'm so sorry.
it's okay. Nothing you can do about it. So then I watched a movie called Parasite, which is a sci-fi movie I caught like maybe a bit of, I don't know, 30 minutes of maybe back in the day on TV. And it's about this guy who was like experimenting on a parasite, and then like it latches onto him, and then like the parasite's been killing people, and it's like a weird post-apocalyptic future, and like corporations own the suburbs, and you get branded for working there when you work there, so they know which suburb you work at, and like oh my god,
Goodness.
it's all sorts of weird shit going on in this movie. It's a 5 out of 10. Really cool effects, really interesting like art design, but like there was just so many questions I had so many questions constantly, and none of them got answered in any appreciable way. So
Right. I have had seen movies like that. It still sounds like an interesting watch, though, because I love.
it's also an 80s 3D film
Really?
released in the year of my birth, 1982.
Wow. My mom had to go because my grandmother was calling my phone, so
Okay.
I made her go call my grandmother on her phone because my phone's a little occupied right now.
Wait. New studies find evidence of superhuman immunity to COVID. Oh, dude, please tell me. And how do I get this? Hybrid immunity, apparently. To
Hybrid
SARS,
immunity?
hybrid immunity to SARS-CoV-2 appears to be impressively potent.
Hmm.
Uh, a series of studies has found that some people mount an extraordinarily powerful immune response against the COVID and the coronavirus that causes COVID-19. Their bodies produce very high levels of antibodies, but they also make antibodies with great flexibility, likely capable of fighting off the coronavirus variants circulating in the world, but also likely effective against variants that may emerge in the future. Go away with your pop-up.
Pop, pop.
Let's see here. How many doses of the virus? People, they were infected with the coronavirus in 2020 and then immunized with mRNA. Alright. People who have had hybrid exposure to the virus, specifically they were infected by the virus in 2020 and then immunized with the mRNA vaccine this year. Those people have amazing responses to the vaccine, says virologist at Rockefeller University, who also helped lead
Huh.
several studies. I think they're in their best position to fight the virus.
So they to have had the virus and then gotten the vaccine.
I mean, the people's blood can even neutralize SARS-CoV-1, the first coronavirus, which emerged over 20 years ago. That virus is very, very, very different from the current one. So, I mean, 19 variations up plus a shift over.
Right.
Because it's
Yep.
SARS-CoV-2 is what COVID comes from.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a completely different. It's like being immune to fire and ice. It's like wow, fire and cold. It's like it's very rare.
Superpowers.
These findings show how powerful the mRNA vaccine can be in people with prior exposure. There's a lot of research now focused on finding a pan-coronavirus vaccine that could protect all future variants. Oh, that's kind of cool. But there's a catch, right? She adds, you first need to be sick with COVID-19. After natural infections, the antibodies seem to evolve and become not only more potent, but also broader. They become more resistant to mutations within the virus. Interesting.
But you have to be sick and then get the vaccine.
Yes. I think
Right.
I had it. I had the worst, and I mean the worst sickness I've ever had in my entire life. That, like, a month and a half before coronavirus was, like, discovered in America. And they say it came 2 months prior to that to Washington, where I live. So it's very likely I had it already. I hope I'm one of these super strong peoples.
I wonder if you could take the COVID antibodies test to see if you had it.
Oh, I don't know. That'd be cool, huh?
Yeah.
What was I gonna look up? Oh, yeah, I don't remember. I was gonna look something up, and then I went to type in the web address, and I was like, I don't remember what I was gonna look up.
I don't remember you were gonna look up either.
I never even announced it. It was something I just had the thought, like, you know, it's like, oh, yeah.
I need just my headphone. Give me 1 sec.
Okay. Zatoichi live. Tired.
Can you still hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay. What you drawing, Mommy?
Is that a,
Mommy is drawing a horse.
I was about to say, that looks like a horse.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Trying to draw a horse without it looking like a goat.
I mean, if it's a goat horse, then it just doesn't exist in the real world, and that's fine. I tell Tess that all the time, like, hey, she's like, oh, this doesn't look like this. I'm like, who cares? It's a thing you drew. It doesn't have to look like anything.
She does. She does tell me that all the time.
You have no obligation to make your art look real or represent real life in any facet or fashion. So I tell people when people like go like, oh, that doesn't happen in real life when they talk about a movie. I'm like, that's great, but it has no obligation to tell a story based in real life. Sorry.
Yep.
That goes for any art. I never rated The Cat from Outer Space. Oops. I watched it with Sarah last week. That was a 7
Oh,
out
it
of 10.
sounds cute.
It was alright. She didn't like it so much.
Really?
Yeah. It's an older film. It's got its problems, but like, she didn't like it very much. She thought it was okay. I liked it because I had a lot of nostalgia for it, but I acknowledge that it's got some problems.
Well, yeah, it seems to be with a lot of movies from a different time period than you're in.
Well, I mean, look at any 90s comedy. I mean, 80s or 90s,
Right.
70s, 80s or 90s comedy. And almost guarantee there's one transphobic joke. Because almost always there's a joke about either a woman with a deep voice or a man in a dress or name something else. It's always something to deal with that shit. And the joke is, haha, he's in a dress, or haha, her voice is deep. Which is transphobic. Nonsense. So, anyway, that is pretty prevalent in most movies from like the 70s, 80s, and 90s that are comedies. Because people suck. I mean, it still happens in the 2000s. Up until like a couple years ago, it was still happening. I mean, it probably still happens, but fuck those movies.
Yeah. Also, they make a lot of. I mean, they make a lot of jokes against.
Holy
like,
shit! Like
What?
the subtitles make no sense.
Oh.
That made no sense.
I don't have the subtitles.
All
on
Ishi
my
at like
tablet.
wow. I have added a sense. What is this subtitle?
I don't have the subtitles on.
All the
so I can't.
Seattleites while I had added the sands. What? What happened to the subtitles?
Maybe they think.
Oh, it worked that time. I just have to
good.
enunciate without the marbles in my mouth. Well, even when I enunciate, it says are at work instead, but like, okay. Oh, now it understands enunciate. Fuck you, subtitles. You censor me? Fuck, 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 fuck. It censors me. I hate it. Fook. Says box, block, 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 block. Book. Fuck. F-U-C-K. Fuck.
How about duck?
Duck with a fuck. Fuck a duck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Doc with a flop bucket got? What? Doc with a flop bucket got? What does that mean? Subtitles. What are you doing to me?
I don't have the subtitles
These
turned
subtitles
on this one.
are atrocious. Well, I had them turned on by default.
Yeah.
Some
No, my mom was.
Some voice recognition is better than others, but Windows sucks a duck.
My mom was trying to see the subtitles on the tablet, and I'm like, it doesn't support that.
Some voice recognition is there another Windows of such a dock. Okay.
You should just read the subtitles, and then read those subtitles, and then read those subtitles, and see How much it degenerates?
That is, there's a website that does that.
Really?
If you put what it does is you put a turn of phrase in, it
Mm-hmm.
translates it from like English to Chinese to Russian to French to German, all through all these various languages, some really obscure languages. It comes back to English, and sometimes it's wild. Oh my
Yeah.
god. The subtitle. Okay, Windows is so bad. Tools.
Why are you using Windows subtitles?
Start. Start. Oh wait. Tools. Decklink captions. Cool. I can't actually choose a source. That's neat. I wonder if that is a site. Hold on. Google Decklink captions. Oh, is that like a using a Decklink 2 quad to generate caption stream for testing? Okay. What's a Decklink quad 2? And how do I get it? Is this okay? Hold on. I've learned about a new piece of equipment I've never seen before. The Decklink Quad 2 features 8 independent SDI capture and playback channels in a single card, fully compatible with previous 4-channel model. This new model also allows 4 independent capture and playback channels, but also now includes 4 channels that developers can use to configure the card in any combination of up to 8 capture, 8 playback channels. This means Decklink Quad 2 allows you to up to 8 3G SDI BNC connectors to switch directions between capture or playback and SD or HD up to 1080p 60 and has complete and independent channel. Interesting.
Cool.
It is a broadcast like capture device.
That's cool. I only understood half those words, but
It's
it's still cool.
$1,000.
Oh my gosh.
You're right?
That's cool. That's cool.
Oh, Decklink HDMI. The HDMI one's only $550. I actually might be able to afford that if I save my money. 4 different HDMI sources in any combination of SD, HD, Ultra HD, 4K, and even computer formats. Ooh, very nice. In any combination, or all at the same time, featuring 4 independent HDMI 2.0B input connections, Decklink Quad HDMI. It is like getting 4 separate customizable capture cards in one, making it perfect for software live switching, real-time computer game capture, and streaming, and more. Yes, that would be the thing I want.
Streaming.
There's a 4K Extreme, which does both. 8K Pro. I didn't know a BNC connector could support up to 8K video. Fuck's sakes.
You'd probably have to upgrade a bunch of other stuff too.
It's here. Google BNC to HDMI. I need a box for that. Okay. I need a converter for that. Anyway, I'll have to get I'd have to get the card, and then I would have to get the a box to convert it to a format my computer can recognize.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a lot of problems. Anyway.
What did you watch with Sarah last week?
What's that?
What did you watch with Sarah last week? Did you
That
finish
was-
the Marvel stuff?
That was the cat. That was the
Oh.
Cat from Outer Space.
Oh, I thought that was this week, but then I realized that you haven't watched the movie
tomorrow.
yet this week. Yeah.
If I decide.
So what are you?
Huh?
If you decide. Oh, I was gonna ask you what you guys were gonna watch tomorrow.
I
Or
don't know.
you
I don't
ladies.
even know if I'm gonna watch anything tomorrow.
Oh. Did you finish the Marvel stuff?
Yeah, we're caught up. We're just waiting for the What If to finish so we can catch up on that. That's next.
Jessie watched the Seven Rings one. She said it was very accurate Chinese depictions of a
10
Chinese
rings.
grandma.
It's the 10 rings.
Yeah, the 10.
It's
Okay.
the 10 rings of the Mandarin. The Mandarin in the comics wields the 10 rings. That's where his power
Oh.
comes from. In the movie, the new movie, the rings are like
Uh-huh.
some wrist thing, which is not the same thing. So it's
Oh.
they're kind of playing with the rules or the objects. To be fair, the Tesseract wasn't supposed to be a fucking an
Infinity Stone?
Yeah, it was supposed to be its own thing. There are like dozens of cosmic cubes in the comics because cosmic cubes are a thing that can be constructed or happen. I can't remember which, but like, and there's various kinds of cosmic cubes. So like the cosmic cube as we know it is just a very powerful cosmic cube. There are less powerful ones and more powerful ones. But in the movie, they replaced it and made it a gem, basically. And it's kind of weird, but whatever.
I think they have to simplify a lot because there's just so much in the Marvel universe that overlaps on each other, and backflips, and then dead people, and then not dead people, and then they kind of had to simplify it for those of us who didn't read the comics. But Jesse was saying it was accurate in depicting Chinese grandmothers. So I thought that was a good note.
I'd like to see it.
Me too.
Probably
But I
gonna have
think
to
it's
wait until it's available on D Plus or Blu-ray or both.
yeah.
Definitely
I'm very
gonna buy
annoyed that it's only in theaters right now. That makes me grumpy. Otherwise, could rent it, but nope, don't get to rent it. I watched Raya. I actually watched something.
Oh, nice. I have Ray on my shelf still. I need to watch it still.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah, I actually watched something. It's the first movie I've watched since we watched the dinosaur movie together.
Oh yeah.
I love that dinosaur movie.
I also have Tyranno's Claw to show everybody at some point, which is another wordless action adventure dinosaur caveman movie.
Yay!
From Japan.
I'm looking forward to that. Rexel. That is the cutest Christmas movie. I have it on my laptop now. Rex, I have it on my laptop.
Yeah,
I can make
it's
you watch
cute.
a dinosaur Christmas movie. It's
so adorable.
It's so cute.
This paleontologist brings home a Tyrannosaurus egg for his daughter, excuse me, and then it hatches, and then they go on cute little adventures, and she dresses him up for Christmas, and it's really impossibly cute and totally worth seeing.
My rinse cycle.
What are you saying, Mom?
Oh, I need to get a new nib. I just destroyed this one by not having water also.
Oh.
Oops.
Like permanently destroyed?
Quite possibly.
Oh no.
Yeah. I'm going to rinse it and see.
Okay, good luck.
If I used a different mug, I could maybe put water in that.
Well, there's other cups.
Yeah. I just liked the red.
Okay. Good luck saving your pen.
Thank you.
Pen resuscitation. Did you just drink your ink?
No. She has glasses.
I had definitely drink brush water before.
Me too. I've also
That's the wrong
I've
cup.
al-
You know, like
I've also rinsed my paintbrushes in my coffee before too.
I've never done that because I usually have
Oh.
like bottled water or whatever. But like every now and then I just like drink because like compulsion, just drink the water. Oh, it's not the
Yeah.
water I wanted to drink.
Yep.
Starting to drink.
I don't think I wanted to hear what you just said. She said there was one time I accidentally started to drink goat something, and I'm like, I don't want to know. It sounds terrible. I don't want to know what she said. My mother works on a dairy goat farm, so she works with goats. I'm attempting once again to make a decent flower.
I like it.
Oh, good.
I like it very much.
Oh. What time is it?
12 o'clock. So
For
one year
some
time.
reason,
Yeah, it is 1 o'clock.
for some reason, my tablet thinks it's 3.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Ultraviolet. Some in here makes dark purple.
I'm also using paper to mark it with instead of cloth.
Wow. I offered you to use my markers.
I really wanted to use these. I brought them to do with you.
Okay. Just feel bad that you're ruining your stuff.
I might not be now that I had water.
You might not be. It's not good odds. Not good odds at all. Where's my dark purple? What did I do with that? I just had that. Violet mist. On the other hand, I do purposely ruin my
Speaking of
markers
that, I
because
need
I
my
have to
meds.
blend. Oh, yes. I meant to remind you.
You don't
Dig
have,
nabbit.
it's not your responsibility.
I know, but you don't have anyone reminding you.
No one's supposed to remind me. It's my job to remind me. Oh no, dropping pills though. That's fun.
I got pills, they're multiplying, and I'm losing control. You better shoot up, 'cause I need a drug that'll keep me satisfied. Should not be singing about drugs, but oh well. Oh. Where is the coffee? Oh, is there any coffee left in this?
I don't know. I think so.
Yay, there's a little coffee left. Oh. Oh no.
Sorry, I got distracted by something. Hey chat, sorry about that.
A white pen. A whiteout pen.
I have white pen. I don't know if it'll work.
Is that the same thing you sent me?
Probably.
Okay. It'll work.
Do you want brush tip?
This'll work.
Excuse me.
Brush tip is hairy.
This is calligraphy pen.
So let it dry first.
That pen might be dead, so just I always forget which one's dead and I never throw them out.
That's why don't the minute you find it, the dead one, you just go and throw it away from now on?
Because I'm not near a trash can.
Well, in the future, The next time you say it's dead, I'm going to tell you to go
Just work.
throw it away. And we'll wait for you. Because I'm tired of you not throwing the things away. There's no reason to drag around the dead pen across several states, I might add.
But it might still have life in it, and also I'm afraid my mom will ruin my good pen.
Don't give me your good pen.
Don't give me
Don't
your
give me
good
your good
pen.
pen,
Hey,
it's
that's a
still damp.
responsible adult right there.
What?
It's still damp.
Oh, it's still damp. Yeah, see, that's that. Now I gave you the bad pen because it's still damp. Now that bad pen is also dead. Dead and damp, and now it's making gray lines. See, usefulness.
I mean, eventually it stops making gray lines, but
Eventually. Eventually.
That is the dangerous part about these, that they can flop like that. Especially if you don't have your little straw thing to dip it in.
I have absolutely no idea what you're saying. What?
That's what's dangerous about these, is that they can flop, especially when you don't have your straw to dip them in.
Oh, okay. I don't have a straw to dip things in. But I'm also using pens inside of pen cases that are self-inking. The ballpoint pen was invented so that astronauts could write in ink in space.
specifically the space pens, because like not all ballpoint pens can work upside down.
Well, no, but like they were developed that way for that, and then we
Space
just
pens.
space pens. You ever had space ice cream? It is crunchy and not
disgusting.
cold.
It's really gross. Completely, utterly unpleasant from a texture standpoint.
It is a
It
weird
feels like I'm eating
texture.
fucking styrofoam.
Sugary, crunchy styrofoam.
Ugh. I imagine
Pretty
styrofoam. I imagine all styrofoam is crunchy if you try to eat it.
Well, I had this rice styrofoam that was biodegradable that I ate once, and it wasn't that crunchy, but it did melt in your mouth.
Ew.
it was
Disgusting.
it was supposed to melt in water, but I was a teenager when we had it, so we just ate it.
One of my friends' Twitter bios is literally, I ate a packing peanut once.
Yeah, I remember that.
I ate more than one packing peanut. I ate several. But they were rice packing peanuts. Mine could be, I ate a bunch of baby spiders once.
Ew. No, thank you. You can keep that story.
I don't even know what my Twitter bio is.
It's the part where you describe yourself under your name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know what I put.
Probably something about being an artist. Here, I can go look right now.
Okay, sure. It
You
should
put
say
I.Teshra before Apple got the idea. She/they.
Oh, well. That's all true.
Location under a nice comfortable rock.
Yes!
It's Halloween. You gotta change your name to a spooky name though.
I do?
Yeah, it's spooky times.
Okay.
Some rules. Them's the rules. I don't make them.
Is Velociducky spooky enough?
I don't know. Could just put some pumpkins in your name or something.
Pumpkin Ducky. I'll put obligatory Halloween name. It's September. That means it's Halloween.
It means it's almost Halloween.
No, it means it's Halloween. Your generation has the people who start decorating for Christmas in November before Thanksgiving, and my generation has the people who start Halloween on September 1st. It's just how it is.
It's not a generational thing. It's just a fan of Halloween thing. I'm not a fan of Christmas.
I noticed a lot of the posts on Facebook of people my age or our age is all it's Halloween now. Thank you.
Very
Bye.
popular. Horror is more popular than it's ever been, so I think that's really just an extension of that. But the real lovers of Christmas or Halloween are the ones who like keep the decorations up all year round. Yeah, that's me. By Halloween, obviously. Like, oh, it's Christmas. Time to put Santa hats on all the skulls. That's as Christmas as we get here.
Glenn wants one of those. If we didn't live in Simi, and also if we had our own home with the yard, they had blow up Halloween dragons one year,
Oh, that's cool.
and we just thought it would be super cute if we kept it up for Christmas and put a little Christmas hat on it.
Yeah, that'd be adorable.
Adorable. But we didn't have anywhere to put it, and they were expensive, so we didn't get one.
Yeah.
It would have been adorable, though. So adorable.
Just enjoy the idea of putting Santa hats on things it has no business being on.
Santa can be on anything.
I know, right? You just put it on top of your TV. Like, look how cute it is now.
Yep.
Like, the TV has a hat. It works.
Yep.
But yeah, Halloween decorations up all the time. Mostly because
I mean,
it's not Halloween decorations. They're just called decorations in my house.
Yeah. It's cute, spooky. I have a spider blanket and a spider pillow and spider plushies. Those are just out all the time.
You need a little hat for your plushie, you know.
I do. I need to get Takata a little hat too.
Yay!
Yeah. I brought him with me.
Oh, I figured you would. I mean, you know.
Yeah, of course I did.
If I still had my turtle, I would be carried. I'd take him wherever I traveled too.
I want your birthday present to get there. Hurry up, birthday present.
The last turtle was destroyed by a pair of scissors. I hope that woman falls down an escalator.
It was not a nice thing to do at
She's
all.
not a nice person.
I'm sorry.
Well, that's what happens when you're just bad at relationships. You end up in bad relationships. And when you're in the good ones, you're bad at them. So that was the me and Sam one. Yeah. Anyway.
But at least you guys can still be friends.
Yeah, we still talk. I was talking to her the other day. She said happy birthday, and I was still asking about how the business was doing, and you know.
Mhm.
Yeah, we keep up every now and then, talk.
Yep.
But it's also how I found out the ice cream song is racist.
What ice cream song?
The one that plays for most ice cream vans when they're driving.
It is?
Do you know the name of the original song?
No.
N-word loves and watermelon.
What?
Yes, I know, right?
That's terrible.
I know. I was like, what? I was like, oh man.
Gosh. I know their truck does not use that song. They play something else.
That's fine. I'm just saying, it was just like, I was randomly humming it, and someone's like, you know the name of that song? I was like, nope. And they explained it, and I was like, understood. I'm never going to do that again.
Ah.
Lovely. Hey, you
terrible.
gotta learn somehow.
Yeah.
The Prey? What year? 1983? I've seen Prey from 1977. I want to see Prey from 2016, the Dick Moss film. But that's not been released in the U.S. at all. Prey from 1977 was a Norman J. Warren film. I'm trying to find this Prey that you speak of. Letterboxd. 83, The Prey. The Prey. Add to lists. I have The Prey. Oh, wait. Hold on. Wait a minute.
I didn't see you come in. How are you? Good, I'm glad. This is my mommy over here. Wave, mommy. I'm visiting family this week in Colorado for my grandmother's 90th birthday. So my mom is joining us for Art and Tea.
All right. What did I rate that? Yeah, I rated it 6 out of 10, Dom. And here's the prey. Like, I actually have it. That's the picture that's on Letterboxd. But like the prey, it sounds really familiar. Like, it's not the Norman J. Warren one, which is really good. That one's like a accidental lesbian masterpiece. It's great.
The one that we saw in the theater where they were all in the snow and ice, and there was the creature that kept taking the forms of different people, and they could tell when you'd been taken over because you didn't have anything unnatural like piercings or fake teeth.
The Thing?
Okay, thank you.
But you're talking about the remake that sucks ass, yes.
I was, but that's the one we saw in the theater.
So this comes with the this Blu-ray comes with a limited edition slipcover, comes with this like Wilderness Day Pass permit, comes with a booklet. Kitty. Hello.
Is that a Sherlock?
No. That was a Ruby.
Ruby. She almost never comes in. I think the cats are just meowing at each other. But yeah, I have seen The Prey. It was a 6 out of 10 experience, which means I did not hate it. And I watched, I think, the international cut. Does my review say? Does not. But if I type in Google, copy. If I go to Twitter, skin slip. Yeah, here. Here's my commentary, Dom. You can always just search my Twitter, skin slip, in the name of the movie. You'll probably find if I posted about it. So about, let's see here. How long in was this? Let's see here. That was 141. Started watching at 12:40. I was an hour into this, and my comment was, there are 2 longer cuts of this movie, and I cannot fathom. There are an unacceptable amount of horny people alive for how much movie is left. I mean, the movie's only like an hour and a half, I think. Yeah, 80 minutes. It was 80 minutes. The longer cut's 97 minutes. Which had a quote-unquote gypsy flashback footage. Not my words. I don't even like using the word gypsy. Yeah, you wouldn't have said that.
No, composite fan cut combining footage from both the U.S. and theatrical international cut for the ultimate experience. Ooh. So they have literally a cut of the film that has everything in the movie. Pretty cool. Yeah, okay, here we go. Hey, Chloe! Chloe
Hi.
DC. How's it going? I have more than one friend named Chloe, just heads up. This is not the Chloe I always talk about.
Oh,
just to be
not
clear.
that Chloe.
Nope.
Oh,
The pacing
okay.
is weird. Yeah. Oh, Maniac is great. You think Hills Have Eyes Part 2 is a masterpiece compared to this? Alright, dude. I highly disagree with that statement. That movie was a fucking mess. But yeah, I have Prey with the slipcover. I'm gonna go put it back on my shelf now. Right back. I'll put it this way: this is still my collection, and Hills Have Eyes Part 2 is not.
Well, hi, new Chloe.
Oh no!
What happened? Hello? Is you
Knocked
okay?
my whole fan over. That's cool.
Oh no.
Hated Prey, huh? Doing okay? Just wanted to drop by while I'm getting some work done. No, well, hey. You hated the Prey. Well, You should watch Norman J. Warren's Prey instead. It's like there's these two lesbians and this alien shows up and there's some polyamory happening and someone gets eaten. And, like, it's weird, but, like, all the right kinds of good weird. Like, it's just an interesting film. Well paced. I never had a problem with the pacing on that one. Because I had the Norman J. Warren box set, which is, it's called Bloody Terror? Bloody Terror from Indicator. They all released standalone, I believe, also. Really gotta stop dropping my fan. Hello. Tess? Tess?
Can you not hear me?
Oh, I can hear you now.
Okay.
I didn't hear you before, if you were saying stuff. You all
Nope.
got really quiet.
Well, I was thinking that I just like movies where people get eaten.
Also known as Alien Prey. Well, I guess it is. But you know what else is also known as Alien Prey? Without Warning from 1980. A movie I love, actually.
What?
There's a movie called Without Warning.
Oh.
Which is like, I have seen it like 3 or 4 times now. But it's basically Predator, but like before Predator. So Predator definitely ripped off the premise of this, I feel like. If I want to watch a Predator ripoff, I'll watch a Robo War, which is so much fun. Though I'll probably also watch Without Warning again. In fact, Without Warning, Robo War double bill would be pretty cool, actually.
Every time I watch The Matrix, I always think, this is so much like Dark City.
Actually, it's the other way around, I think. Oh, no, maybe not.
No, Dark
It's
City came
not
out
so
first.
much like Dark City. Outside of some trench coats, there's literally nothing about that movie. It's like Dark City at all.
You have one
confusing.
person with superpowers that saves the rest of the group. Well, I mean, that's like a lot of things.
That's not enough to be a similarity. Like, so is Superman. Every Superman movie. Which so? Silly. That's a good movie. I love that movie. I just
Dark
don't see the
City?
comparison other than the most broad ones.
Well, those
Broad
were the only
comparisons
two
don't
movies
count.
I'd ever seen that were similar at that point in time. I'd seen Dark City, and that was the first movie of its kind I've ever seen.
Have you seen the other sequels? Have you seen the sequels to Matrix yet?
Yeah.
You know the 4th one's coming out, right? And the trailer drops on Thursday.
No, I didn't realize they were making a 4th one. They have
Yep.
Keanu Reeves again?
I think everyone's back. Only one of the Wachowski sisters is directing, though.
Oh.
I think Lana stepped away.
Oh.
Like she's producing, I think, and she wrote.
Oh.
She guess she didn't really have any, like interest in returning, right? So,
Right, I get it.
is that right? Oh, maybe it's the other way around. Lana has something, and Lily stepped out, I think. Lily's the one who isn't directing. I've actually seen all of Lily's output now. Matrix 1 through 3, Cloud Atlas, Jupiter Ascending, Speed Racer, and Bound.
I haven't seen Cloud Atlas. I've seen just Jupiter Ascending, and I haven't seen Speed Racer or Bound.
And then Lana has directed Sense 8, which I still need to see. Everyone says it's good, though.
Okay. I did enjoy Jupiter Ascending. A lot of people didn't, and I really did.
I don't know why. It's so good.
Oh.
Same people didn't like Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets. That was also really good.
I didn't have a chance to watch that one. That was on my list of things to watch.
Not only is there a lot going on in Cloud Atlas, but it's actually a nesting doll. So, like, you get one segment, then the next lifetime, and then the next lifetime.
Yeah.
And then it goes back to the second lifetime, back to the first lifetime. So it's like stories within each other. It's interesting. I really like that movie. I need to revisit that, actually.
I tried to read the book before watching the movie, and I never made it through the book. I think that's probably why I never watched the movie.
Even more in the book than the movies. There's more than
the
one.
book was...
There's more than 3 timelines, I think, or lifetimes, I think, in the book, if I remember correctly. was
The
like
book
5.
was really hard to follow. So I was like, I really wanted to finish it before I watched the movie, and then I just never finished it, and then I never saw the movie. So I think I should just give up on the book and just watch the movie. Because people really liked the
The
movie.
movie's really good.
Yeah.
And each person who directed that, there are 3 people who directed that movie.
Mhm.
Lana, Lily, and then the author of the book. I think. That's right.
Oh, okay.
Is it Lana? No, maybe it's just Lily, the author, and someone else. Can I go to fucking Lana and stop clicking on Lily? Jesus, brain. I kept clicking on Tom Twyker. I gotta go to crew here. No, they're both on it. For some reason, it just wasn't showing up. Yeah, Tom Tykwer, who's the author,
Mhm.
I think, or another screenwriter, another filmmaker. I can't remember what. I think maybe he's not the author. He might actually be just another director. I might be mixing some of my stuff up, but he's the guy who directed Run Lola Run, which is a great movie.
I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it because you know me under my rock. I get distracted.
It's a movie from the 90s also.
So back before I was watching them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really hard to catch up with those because there's so much new content coming out, too.
Yep, I know. You just gotta watch 5 movies a day till you die.
Don't think I could. I don't think I'd survive.
Okay, I don't think I can do it either. There are days when I don't watch movies for like a week at a time. But I do watch sometimes 5 movies in one day. Usually it's only 2 or 3 though. I mean, let's see here. I've watched 561 movies this year. And I had seen 6,086 movies total since 2013.
Yep.
It's incredible I've seen 6,000 movies in less than 10 years.
That is a lot of movies. But that's your thing, though.
It is. They're my special interest, yeah.
Yeah. What's it?
I like it over there.
What'd you say?
I like my picture online.
Oh, yeah, looks good. I always have to see it on the screen.
Yeah.
I like the horsey.
Did you hear Elise? Oh, she says she likes the horsey.
Thank you.
My mom says thank you.
I heard her.
Okay.
But thank you.
Now listening is really weird because I'm hearing you, only you.
Oh, you're only hearing me?
Yeah, and then I hear you and Elise about 15 seconds later.
Yeah.
With the other half of the conversation.
15 seconds later is actually a really good delay. It's like, it's usually longer.
15
I mean,
seconds
good
is
as
the
it.
best you can do, actually.
It's not.
Yeah.
But trying to understand that what you guys are talking about, and then still keep up with what you're saying over here. It's like,
So, the only other thing we could do would be put you in another room, but then you'd have to have your own camera.
This is working. It's fine.
Yeah. Purple, blue, and pink. We like purple, blue, and pink.
But yeah, I like movies. It's like my way of making friends or otherwise is watching movies with people.
Yeah.
My last relationship started from watching movies. The relationship before that, the bad one, stemmed from watching movies. Sam and me are probably the only relationship that started that didn't have movies as a basis.
Well, but that's because you went to school together.
Yeah.
You had school things.
School with Dave too.
Yeah.
I lost my virginity to Dave, but we had a great fondness for watching things together, and they had a lot of recorded media from TV, and a small obsession, I would say. So yeah, really is only Sam and me being the only one that didn't stem from movies. I mean, we bonded a great deal over watching movies. You know?
Yeah.
It's not like there weren't a lot of movies watched, but
you shared the movies with each other.
I'm the kind of person who would want to watch 3 movies a day, and she wasn't.
Yeah.
So during that period, I didn't watch a lot of movies like I felt like I should have been. But, you know, that's the way it goes. There's a lot of things I didn't do because I felt like I had to cater to what she wanted. Which is not how it should have been. But that's just, you know, I was a teenager when that relationship started, so I didn't know any better.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
neither of us did.
There were a lot of things that could have been done differently, but you guys didn't have the experiences yet.
Well, we were both raising households that bred us to be codependent.
Yeah.
Something I'm still trying to come to terms with and fix.
The first time Glenn and I realized, speaking of codependency, the first time Glenn and I realized we could go somewhere together and not have to do the same things at the same time, it was just so eye-opening and so liberating. Because we went to Strategicon with you guys, with you and Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we were like, oh, I really want to do this, and no, I really want to do this, and we realized we didn't want to do any of the same things that the other one did, and we were like, oh no, and then we're both at the same, like, do you think we could split up? Yes, we could split up.
You two are adorable.
Because we always did everything together, and then we were like,
well, I mean, and I like doing things with people, and I don't like doing things by myself because I don't like being alone. Like I just.
We're not doing things completely by yourself at Strategicon anyway.
No, that's why I like Strategicon, because I don't have to interact with any of my normal people, and I can just go play board games with people. I miss playing board games so much. You have no idea.
I know you do.
I want people to wear their fucking masks and get their fucking vaccines so I can go to a convention again and play board games with my peoples. Anyway, I miss conventions. I miss board games so much.
I know.
It's been 3 years since I touched a board game.
That's too long.
It's way too long. Anyway, I have to take my headphones off because I have to brush my hair, so I'll just be a minute.
Okay.
Not a lot of hair, so I'll just be a minute.
I'll just sit here and pipe poetry at you peoples. What shall I torture you with today? 'Twas brillig and the slithy toves that gyre and gimble in the wabe. Oh, mimsy were the borogroves and the mome rafts outgrayed. Beware the jabberwock, my son, the jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the jubjub bird, and shun the famorious bandersnatch. He took his vorpal sword in hand, a long time the maximum foe he sought. So rested he by the tum-tum tree, and stood a while in thought. And, as in elfish thought he stood, the jabberwock with eyes of flame came woofling through the tulgey wood, and burbled as he came. 1, 2, and 2, and through and through the vorpal blade went snicker-snack. He left it dead, and with his head he went plumping back. Hast thou slain the jabberwock, my son? Callooh, callooh, frabjous day, he chortled in his joy. 'Twas brillig, and the slithy toves did gyre and gimble in the wabe. Oh, mimsy were the borogrove, and the mome rafts outgrayed.
Alright, I'm back.
Yeah!
And I have
What did you say, Mom?
brushed hair. Oh, I gotta clean a giant water hair out of the bathroom. Ugh. I don't wanna. Ugh. I wish hair could just dissolve.
But then it would dissolve if we got wet.
This is also true. Yeah, but generally people don't say submerge for hours on end. Generally.
I submerge for hours on end.
How?
Because I am a duck.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. That is just the answer to that question.
I didn't fight you on it. I'm just like, okay.
I think it's done. Should we add some shine?
Always gotta add shine, right?
Always gotta add the shine. Always gotta add the shine. Add the shine. Add the shine. Add the shine. I mean, this one doesn't need much. Just something to distinguish the edge of the leaf here. Leaf. Edge. Edge.
So yeah, you know, things have been weird. Things have been really weird. Not great.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's fine. It's not your fault.
I know, but I can empathize with it, with your weirdnesses.
Wow, subtitle said mood swing player fall.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting choice.
Will some 1000 mood swing yet? Oh my god. Will some 1000 mood swing yet? Bin.
Oh, a while ago, I think Chloe wrote.
Able some 1000 mood swing yet? What? I'm sorry.
A while ago, I think. Sorry, Chloe. Chloe wrote there is a lot going on in Cloud
I
Atlas.
read that out loud to you.
Did you? I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry.
You don't have to worry about the chat. I have to chat. My whole job is to deal with the chat. I didn't miss a question. If I miss a question, it's intentional.
Oh, okay.
Unless it's moving really fast, of course. Hey, yeah. How's it going?
I need to figure out where to put my signature.
Right where there's that white spot.
What white spot?
What do you mean, what white spot? The light spot on your fucking flower.
Here?
Is that the light spot?
It looks like to me.
Okay, now go up on the picture a bit. Move your thing. No. Move your finger up.
I don't want to put it here. I don't want to put it here.
That's what I was talking about. The light spot. You can say no, but you know. You got into makeup school? Hell the fuck yes. Yeah, I know the closed captions are working. They're just terrible and completely, like, wrong, and I don't know how to make them less awful. Okay, boring info guy says, random question for Velociducky. Did we get heavy cream on our last shopping trip?
Yes, we did. It's in the refrigerator.
That's great.
He's taking my sister shopping, so...
It is better than nothing, Chloe. And I think it learns and gets better because it's Windows, if I remember correctly. Windows voice. What is that called? I think it's under accessibility. Let me just pull up my... Go here. Speech recognition. Here we go.
Did I say it?
Train your computer to better understand you. I am now... Okay. Whoa, hold on. I am now speaking to my computer.
I'm done too.
Okay.
Why is it not... Oh, it won't let me use my microphone because my microphone's being used currently. Okay. I will...
What's today's date?
I will do that later, I guess. I can train my microphone to get better, though, at understanding me. My computer, at least.
Today's the 7th.
It's using Windows voice recognition, I think, if I remember correctly. So, I just gotta, like, train my voice, or my computer to understand the marbles in my mouth.
Understand those marbles.
You gotta be like, oh, she slurs this word for some reason. I don't know. I have head trauma. I slur a lot of words for some reason. Ugh. Oh, that hurt.
What did you do to your back?
I just tweaked it.
Recently.
So I was I tripped over a rug that has been there for fucking 7 years and took a header in the bathroom. So I have a nice tender bump on my fucking head and fucked my back up in the fall. I don't have a concussion, so there's that at least. And I did, but it did make you think back. How many times have I been concussed or knocked out? And the number is at least 12 I can remember.
Oh, well, I'm glad it's not 13.
Yeah, 13's my lucky number though.
That doesn't mean you should get another concussion.
I don't want another concussion. They suck.
I know. My mom also has had a concussion.
Wait. Elise, back is still sore. Oh, but there's still some more. Oh yeah, the closed captions are great. They're so completely wrong. I just I tell another concussion-based stock. What does that mean? That's not a sentence. Okay. I'm also there. I'm very super glad that you got into makeup school. That's so fucking cool. Am I following you on Twitter? Because if not, I should follow you on Twitter so I can see your progress in makeup school and cheer you on appropriately.
I do a lot after I say I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
This is my shadow brush. It's my only purpose.
So that's nice. I like it.
Thank you.
Wow, I could use that too right now. That's a great brush. Not meaning taking it, just meaning good brush.
Well, this pen is $10. Like one pen. I mean, these guys are like, $180 for $50. So, price-wise, these are the better option. But, like,
180. Oof.
180 pens for $50 on these.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I use them, and I do know like how to use them. It's just for some things, like
I like how soft.
A full-on shadow.
Okay, I need to get off my phone.
I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, the Suicide Squad Steelbook looks nice.
Have you seen the new one?
Yes, I have. No way is my favorite. That's not how I say his name. I can't say his name properly. I've tried.
Oh.
My brain, my mouth shape can't make the proper shapes.
I haven't seen it yet. I want to see it so bad. It looks good.
It's so funny. It's so funny. It's such a great movie.
I want to see it.
Art is never truly finished, only abandoned. That is true. They're like children you just forced out in the world.
Elise says that all the time. You are quoting her at this point.
It's true, I do say it all the time.
Yeah.
As someone who's not an artist in the same way, it's kind of interesting I have this weird output, but like, I otherwise, when I do like a video or something, I could be stuck editing the same 15-minute video 200-300 times trying to get it perfect, right? At some point in the show, I needed to stop tweaking it and release it. Most people think it's good enough. So, at which point, I just got I like Horsey! I also really like how you kind of hid your name in the hair there. That's kind of cool. But it also makes the hair point at it in the same way. It's kind of cool. I like it.
It is cool. I like your Horsey too.
Thank you.
I like that it's looking at the flower.
Huh?
Yeah, it is. Yes.
What'd you say?
I said I liked it. It looks like it's looking at the flower.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, it is. It took me a moment to process the words you said. I'm like, huh? Oh.
Okay. So how are we doing on time?
It's only 1. You have another hour.
It's
9:15.
1:44. Actually, 3. Okay, we could do another piece.
If you'd like.
Going to take a little. My drink.
Would you like another piece?
Who, me?
No, I'm talking to my mom. She's using my postcards. Postcard. That one came back out. I like the finish better than the last flower I did. Keep doing them so I can make them how I like them.
My horse reminds me of an elf.
It does. It looks like an elf horse.
An elven horse?
Yeah, she says her horse reminds her of an elf, and I can agree with that. It's an elven horse. You have to give it an elven name.
Elven name.
Yeah, it needs an elven name.
You can just Google elven names. There's a whole website to it. Probably 2 or 3 now. Like Lord of the Rings is so
I have to
popular.
think about that. I'm not sure how to do that. I can swipe a name from something else or try and figure one out.
You can just make one up and say if it's an elven name.
Okay.
Shingle!
What's it?
Jingle! That's a Christmas elf name.
That's not the right elf.
That's cute.
There's this video, I think it's a College Humor video, where this, high forest elf goes home to visit his parents for the holidays, and his parents are Christmas elves, and they
cool.
get really, they get really irritated at him, because he's, like, acting all stuck up, and they're like, why don't you go visit Santa's plant? You could get a job there, and he's like, no.
So like, my favorite College Humor sketch, it lives in my mind, and it's the one. So the plot premise is Marty McFly goes back in time, and like goes to stop like the sexual assault of his mother, and then his mother hits on him. It happens in the movie, right?
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
And then like he just kind of like looks at the camera, and goes, eh? and then Doc Brown goes, "You had sex with your mother and yourself," because he goes back like 5 times over, and each time he just goes like, "Oh, this is an orgy now," and just keeps joining in instead of stopping it like he's supposed to do.
Yeah. Totally messed up the timeline.
You need to fix this. And you can't have sex with your mother or yourself. The way he says it, or yourself, just lives in my mind forever. Anyway, it's a quite silly little video.
Yeah.
It also, OnlyFans like needs to like fuck right off right now. Get out of here. I don't need to validate anything. Just cancel my account. I want nothing to do with you fucks. Silly account thing. Like, hey, you need to verify your age. I was like, I don't care. Just delete the account. I haven't put money into OnlyFans in months. It's like, I have so many bills now. I can't afford porn right now. Just good old imagination.
Wasn't there a mass exodus from that site
Oh yeah, because
anyway?
they were gonna fuck over all the sex workers that they built their whole platform on. Yeah, yep.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them went to Fansly, or what was the other one? There is Fan House. That's a new one that came out, and I probably make a Fan House at some point, but not necessarily for lewds, just to post extra content.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, there's a couple others, and I'm just blanking on them. There's like 5 or 6 of those companies now. What was the one I'm on? I can't remember. I do have one for lewds. I haven't put anything up there in a very long time, and I deleted the ones that were up there. But I'm blanking on the title. It was one that was very friendly to trans artists. There was a lot of trans artists on it, so I decided that would probably be a good place to go.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did a couple sets, and there was no interest from the universe, so I just quietly closed it.
Sometimes the universe just isn't paying attention.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes I'm just not unattractive. That's the way it goes. I mean, like, compared to, like, society standards.
Mm-hmm.
clearly there are people out there who find me attractive, you know. Otherwise, I wouldn't have dated them. Like, the prerequisite for me to be even interested in dating you is you think I'm attractive. It's kind of a prerequisite, you know. I'm not interested in, like, well, I'd love to be rich so I could pay off my bills and, like, do more for my community and my people. It's not a goal. It's not a thing. And I'm not gonna, like, date someone just for their money, because that's just, they deserve better. I deserve better. Are you drawing a skull?
I am attempting to again. I'm dressed for it, so
I'm gonna make it more like the emoji and less like real life.
More like the emoji.
Yes.
Okay, I'm doing a goat.
You're doing a goat. My mom's gonna do a goat.
Yay! I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be back.
Okay. Because I could not stop for death, he kindly sought for me. Carriage held but just ourselves and immortality. We slowly drove, he knew no haste, and I had put away my labours and my leisures too for his civility. We passed a school where children strove at recess in the rain. We passed the fields of gazing grain. We passed the setting sun, or rather, he passed us. The dews drew glistening and chill, for only gossamer my gown, my tippet only tulle. 'Tis then, is centuries, and yet seems shorter than the day I first surmised the horses' heads were towards eternity. Emily Dickinson. What happens to a dream deferred? Does it dry up like a raisin in the sun? Or fester like a sore and then run? Does it stink like rotten meat? Or crust and sugar over like a syrupy sweet? Maybe it just sags like a heavy load. Or does it explode? Langston Hughes. The owl and the pussycat went to sea in a beautiful pea-green boat. They took some honey and plenty of money wrapped up in a 5-pound note. The owl looked up at the stars above and sang to a small guitar. Oh, lovely pussy, oh, pussy, my love, what a beautiful pussy you are, you are. What a beautiful pussy you are. Said the cat to the owl, you elegant fowl, how beautifully sweet you sing. Oh, let us be married. Too long we have tarried. But what shall we do for a ring? A ring, a ring. What shall we do for a ring? They sailed away for a year and a day to the land where the balm tree grows, and there in the wood a piggy-wig stood, with a ring at the end of his nose. His nose, his nose, a ring at the end of his nose. Dear pig, are you willing to sell for 1 shilling?
I hear you.
Oh, you're back.
I'm back. Hi, kitty. Okay, I'm gonna distract you. The art. I'm taking away from the art for a minute, so I won't look at the cute cat.
Okay.
Look at her.
Sherlock!
She's the cutest.
Hi, Sherlock.
She's the cutest.
I love you.
Aww. Your auntie loves you. Yeah. 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 Oh, you got gunk in your eyes, huh?
Aww.
She has a eye gunk problem. I often have to clean her eyes. Sometimes an eyedropper when it gets really bad, because I can clean, especially if I just wash my hands, I can clean her eyes. But sometimes I do it without thinking, and my hands are like oily or some shit. So
right.
And I feel bad because then it gets worse. And I use the eyedropper and give her eye drops and love on her a bunch because she always feels sick when I give her the eye drops.
Oh, poor
baby. She gets a little lethargic. She don't like the way it makes her feel. She fights me the entire way of putting them in. All right, bring him back to Coven. I mean the chat. It's just called Coven.
All right. It was good to see you, Sherlock.
She's still here. She's small now.
But I can't see her.
Well, okay. With this, I can just do this. Like, look, now you can see her.
Yay!
And now you can't.
Aww.
Oh, yes. Oh, baby, I love baby so much. Yes, it's true, that is you. I love this baby so much. It's forever. Beautiful kitty making biscuits 'cause I'm petting her good. Yeah. Bye bye kitty, how are you? You are heckin' cute. I love you kitty, yes it's true. It's only you. Yeah kitty, it's you, you're my baby. Forever. She's doing like biscuits with both hands, which means you know she happy.
Yeah. Good, Sherlock.
When I lay with her at night, I put my hand on her back and like she curls her tail around me, all around my arm, and I just fall asleep feeling her snore, her purring, just like oh. Cutest. Best way to fall asleep, let me tell you.
Yeah, kitties are good sleep buddies.
She leaves at some point when I, asleep, but...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, pen escape. I gotta go grab a pen.
Escapeted pen.
Oh, it was a pencil. Pencil escape.
Dude, this guy needs to fucking chill the fuck out. I'm on a Discord, and these two people, like, are really cutesy at each other. I don't know if they're actually in a relationship. It doesn't matter. They play like they're in a relationship, and this other guy replies with mopey fucking gifs, and, like... I'm like, bro, chill the fuck out. Like, literally relax. Like, stop trying to fucking yuck someone's yum, dude. If you don't want to look at it, don't look at it. Just change channels. Scroll by their posts. You can block them. There's things you can do other than be a shit. And while I've been a very straightforward kind of asshole person to the last person who annoyed me, I don't want to keep doing that on a Discord I am not a mod on. I want this dude to chill the fuck out and let people be. But, I mean, he's a nice guy. And I get he's sad. I am sad too, but do I have to reply to every time these two people have a cute interaction with, like, sad or side-eye? I'm looking at side-eye emoji right now. I just want to strangle. It's not a logical response, but it's a response.
Right.
Like, I know that's not a lot. I'm not going to actually strangle this person either. I mean, like, come on.
Yeah, it's just frustrating. It's like making it worse. It's like making worse, not making anything better.
No, I mean, it's like, I'm like, great, you're sad that people are happy. What does that say about you? Think about that. Like, it's like people don't even think, like, oh, well, like, maybe if I'm sad, people will have pity on me, but that's not what you want. Pity is not the kindness you're looking for. I mean, pity happens. But, like, I don't know. I'm kind of rambling. I'm just annoyed by this guy's brain.
But that's not the kind of response they're going to get anyway. They're going to get people annoyed with them because...
No one seems to be saying anything. Everyone seems really timid. Because we had one guy who was, like, harassing the streamer, constantly asking if she was going to stream today. How about that? And it was making it so she didn't want to stream. And she kept coming to the Discord, her own Discord, for a while. And so I was like, bro, you need to knock the fuck off. She'll stream when she wants to stream. Stop harassing her, you know? And I was being real shitty about it because I was tired of seeing my friend, who's a streamer, like, be upset about it. Like, it was, like, not the first time I'd seen her be anxious about it. And so, and while I'm still new, I'm very observant, you know? So I just kind of stepped in and just berated the guy in a more. I didn't berate the guy. I basically explained to the guy who needs to stop because he's causing it so the stream won't happen. And that yes, we get your enthusiasm. That's beautiful, but there's a better way to express it. That was all, but I said that in a way more rude way because you know me when I get annoyed. Get like super blunt. Just like
your mouth speaks before your brain.
Oh no, my brain was definitely thinking about what I wanted to say, but I was just purposely letting myself be blunt. I was not trying to take care of this person's feelings because I didn't care about this person who was annoying me. And and that's not the most healthiest attitude, mind you. I'm working on it, but you know, baby steps. He stopped harassing the streamer, and that was the important part. Also, I got permission from the streamer to be kind of a dick, so it was like not like I was doing it out of the blue. I was like, yeah, I can take care of this for you. She was like, please? I'm like, okay. And then I just ran off on the guy, basically, in a more polite way. Because I didn't, like, curse him or call him an idiot or anything I do when I'm, like, really flustered. I'll, like, defensively sometimes throw an insult or use something that people, like, you're being an asshole. People immediately think, you called me an asshole. I'm like, no. I said you're being an asshole. There's a difference between those two statements. I didn't say you are an asshole. I'm saying you're acting like an asshole. You're being an asshole. It's like, these are and when people twist my words, that will just set me off more. Like, holy shit. Don't twist my words. I didn't call you an asshole, motherfucker. I said you were acting like an asshole. Hi. You're not an asshole, kitty. None of these people in chat are assholes. They're all nice people. Yeah. Meow. She, like, basically just stared at me until I gave it and pet her some more.
I know skulls don't have eyeballs, but...
Maybe they're gems inside the skull.
Yeah! I could be creepy, Mom.
Yep.
Or you could have, like, ooze coming out of the eye sockets, like tears, but it's blood, because the brain's still inside.
Where's my white pen?
Anyway, I don't like being an asshole, which is why usually when I'm annoyed by someone, I just leave. Because I don't want to be a jerk to people.
What'd you say, Mom?
They may not have eyeballs, but they do have holes, and your holes have light at the other end.
My holes do have light on the other end. She said, did you hear her?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I said yes, I did. In the subtitle said decided, and then my yawn came out as tough. Meow, 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 meow. I love my kitty so much. She's just so gosh darn cute. So cute, so cute. I love. I love you. Yes, I do. My baby forever. My forever and yours. Hi. Yes. Mr. What's up? How much petting is enough?
This is a boy goat.
What'd you say, Mom?
This is a boy goat.
Okay.
Want to sniff my hair? Want to sniff my hair? No, not today. Normally you want to try to eat my hair. She likes coconut, I guess.
I like coconut. Ocha likes coconut. I'm trying to decide if I want to put flowers here or not.
Yep. Or
I do?
pumpkins, or little gourds or something. Both. Anything but mistletoe?
No mistletoe?
There's no Santa hat on the skull, so I
That's true.
can't have mistletoe, sorry.
No Santa hat. But I can make very bad vertebrae that don't look like anything like vertebrae.
It doesn't have to be real.
I know.
It's just an impressionistic piece of art. It's not quite word. It's a art with an impression. Not quite the... Anyway. Whatever. I failed art history, but...
I didn't fail art history. I
didn't fail it. I got a D-, but like I didn't count for credits. So
I don't want to do it.
I had to C or better because of course. No, of course C is like mediocre. I've been okay with a C.
I just I didn't retain anything from art history. Except that Donatello is not a high Renaissance artist.
Oh, was he later?
Yeah, he's a Renaissance artist. He's pre-high Renaissance. So the high Renaissance artists, Raphael, Michelangelo, and Leonardo are all high Renaissance artists. There were only 4, but instead of using Titian, which doesn't rhyme, they used Donatello, which was Renaissance but not high Renaissance. It should have been Titian for the last title if you're going high Renaissance.
Interesting.
That's all I remember.
That was a lot. Damn. That was a lot.
But Titian was primarily an architect. He did paint, but he was primarily an architect. But then again, Michelangelo was primarily a sculpturist. He didn't want to be considered a painter. Only Raphael was the one who was like, "Oh, I'm a painter."
Leonardo da Vinci did a lot of things.
He did, but he considered himself an inventor.
He definitely was an inventor, yes.
Yeah. He was like, I do art to fund my inventions. But Raphael was the one who was like, I do art for art's sake. I paint for painting's sake. And everyone else is, I don't want to paint. I want to do my art. But
I mean, Leonardo da Vinci is credited with like the first helicopter designs.
Yeah.
Some of the first. Probably the first. I don't want to say unequivocally the first because I don't know for sure. Some of the first for sure.
He was credited with helicopter designs, definitely. Do flowers. I don't know what I'm doing.
Me either. It just exists.
I think I need to draw the hand and then draw on the bones. Took up too much space with my head.
Gonna scream, gonna cry, gonna run until I die. The Dead by Daylight Hellraiser DLC is coming soon.
I brought monster trucks with me to show my nephews. I hope I get a chance to.
Yeah, you might know them already.
Huh?
Kian may already know them.
Monster trucks? Well, I'll show monster trucks to little Roo.
Dabba-dee, dabba-da. If I were green, I would die. Dabba-dee,
dabba-dee, dabba-die. I do not remember the rest of that song, man.
Those are not
it's
the
been a long
lyrics.
time.
Those are just some made-up lyrics.
Oh, I know, but everybody sings that, so.
Yeah, because that's like the herd lyric, you know.
It's like we have that long list of Starbucks lattes instead of that ex-lovers thing. The Taylor Swift song.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
I don't listen to Tay.
I don't listen to her either, but I have listened to several, what are they, when they take that song and they sing it as silly?
I don't know. I don't watch TV.
Parody. No, they're YouTube. They're YouTube songs.
Oh. I don't know. I don't watch those things on YouTube. Most of my YouTube is wrestling or movie related.
Mm-hmm.
They're my favorite bands I follow because they put out music videos every now and then. A few record labels, since some other bands don't have their own YouTubes, and so like occasionally there's some video game stuff because I can follow the Gaming Historian and LGR and Cinemassacre, but like I don't know, I'm very narrow in my interests for YouTube specifically. I mean, I get sent videos all the time by my friends that are interesting.
Yeah.
But, like, you know, I don't seek them out necessarily.
I watch a lot of Emmy Meg. She's a Japanese, not really a chef, but like homemaker, and she cooks things and she tastes things. I like her.
That's cool.
Yeah.
My favorite is Best of the Worst.
I haven't watched that.
It's a show about watching Nanar, which is what I call quote-unquote bad movies.
Yeah, that sounds like something you would enjoy. We used to watch something called Is It a Good Idea to Microwave This? We haven't seen it in a long time.
That show ended. I mean, there's a definitive number of episodes of that. I've seen every single episode at least twice. And then there's the one I follow now is this guy called Superhuman, and he does pain stunts.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, he jumped onto toy cars, Lego, and barbed wire the other day.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know why, but it makes me laugh. I mean, he's doing it himself. It's his idea.
Right.
Know?
I mean,
I don't know why I laugh. I laugh because it's so painful, I guess. I don't know. Like, why are you doing... He elbow dropped a fucking microwave. It's like, what the fuck?
It gets him audience, so I mean, if it pays the bills.
The subtitles don't even match what I'm talking about. I feel so bad if someone's trying to read with subtitles. But yeah, like the most painful thing I've ever seen the guy do was he jumped onto a thumbtacks, gusset plates, and barbed wire, and when on a barbed wire board, and he jumped on it and he slid, and I was like, oh, his back's fucked up. It's all cut up. I guarantee it. I've landed on barbed wire and slid, so I know what that. By the way, that hurts. Oh, because it's got a point, but it's not like a knife, so it literally just digs up flesh. Like,
right.
And then you bleed like a stuck pig. Yeah, I don't recommend jumping on the barbed wire. It is not a thing. I cannot express enough how much that fucking hurts. And the only reason why extreme wrestlers can do it every fucking week or every month or whatever is because their adrenaline is like out of whack and they get addicted to pain basically. Or they just are really dedicated to the art. And you know, like, more power to them. I watch their stuff. It's not my favorite kind of wrestling.
Yeah.
But I did do a lot of what's called yard tarding in the community. I did backyard wrestling. That's all it means. And no, it's not an okay term. I'm just expressing what the community calls the people who do it, because backyard wrestling is extremely dangerous. People are untrained, doing moves wrong, hurting each other, or doing things like me and jumping off a second-story window through 2 fucking tables, covered in light tubes. It was a fun and not fun experience. So when I went head for. I fucked that up. My opponent went to the table and slightly ahead of me, but just enough that I careened off him and did a header into a jacuzzi. from basically 2 stories up. Cracked my head real good. Almost drowned. That was another concussion because I was completely blacked out. I woke up sputtering water. I had never experienced ejecting water from my lungs before.
Oof.
It was very painful. Don't recommend at all. I should have gone to the hospital. I did not because I was a dumb kid and I didn't want to get in trouble in backyard wrestling.
How old were you?
16, 17. Remember when me and Tony used to fuck around after school?
I didn't realize they were doing that.
Yeah, that was us going over matches. We were literally plotting matches to do on the weekend.
Oh.
I wish I could find those VHS. I really wish. Because I want to know, like, I don't remember some of the things I did. Like, someone told me some of the, like, you know, oh, I did a suplex off a table straight onto the concrete once. And I was like, what? I don't remember. That sounds dumb. Why would I do that? Anyway. Generally, if you want to do a suplex on concrete, you want to be on the same level of the surface because it's really hard.
Tony move?
Oh yeah, a long time ago. I mean, you know, he didn't move. I was a fucking asshole, and insisted that the antidepressant meds were changing him for the worse because I was stupid and immature and didn't fucking know. And so he just like, well, fuck off then, and he ditched me, which is well within his rights because I was a little asshole back then. Definitely not that person now. I was 25 years ago, you know.
Mhm.
I mean, what person should be arraigned on the idiocy of youth, right? Like, to quote from the movie.
Mhm.
But like, why? Like, there's a specific point where it's like, yeah, I was a really dumb kid. I have apologized to everybody I've harmed in the past. You know, like, I feel horrible about it regularly, even though most people say they don't even remember it. Or they forgive me. I don't know what's worse than not remembering. Or forgiving me. Oh, you need to move the art down a little, or towards, away from you. Oh god. How do I describe it? Where are you face? Push the art up. Not you, the goat. I only see goat legs.
Oh, goat.
Sorry.
Goat, yeah.
Yay, goats!
This way?
That way, yeah, goats!
Yeah.
Yay, goat! I love this
Yay.
goat. This goat's awesome. I'm gonna name him Billy. It's Billy the Goat. Capital G. Don't you forget it. Is that skeleton holding something? I'm confused. Tess?
Flowers.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. Cool.
I was holding flowers.
Tess needs to move her art down.
Thank you.
Yeah. And Julie needs to
His
go...
name is Jelly.
Julie can let go of her art. She doesn't have to hold it. It's fine.
Boop. Cool.
There you go. Up a little bit.
Yeah.
Pull back the art.
His name is
go a little bit.
He's a
There
real
you go.
goat.
No, the other way. The other way.
This way.
Towards you.
Okay.
And then move it to your right. A little bit more to the right. There you go. And now you move your art a little bit to the right. There, perfect. Excellent. Everything can be seen now.
Awesome.
For some reason, I'm sitting here like, did I miss Boring Info Guy saying he's coming home from work? But I realized he's actually in the house with you right now.
No, he took my sister to the grocery store. That's why he was messaging about cream.
Right. But it's just, I mean, like, I expected
What'd you
him
say,
to be
Mom?
coming home from work.
When she missed doing the canning.
Oh, yeah.
She missed doing the canning with Aunt Kathy then.
Who did?
That's why grandmother called.
Oh.
Okay, that one's done.
Okay. Do you need another postcard?
Me? Oh, her.
No, my mother. Yeah. Postcard for you. Not sure how the flowers and skull are going to look together. But I really wanted to do it. It looks so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. It does. ears hurt from the headphones. Ears hurt from the headphones.
Oh, yeah,
Pushing
sorry.
against the glasses and the ears.
Yeah.
Oh, the beads.
Oh,
Yeah, pushing against the beads. The
oh,
headphones.
sorry.
Not the bees.
The beads, there's beads on the ends of our masks. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Bead.
Bead.
You can
Not
see
the
where I got my
beads.
inspiration from
Ah,
today's
there
art.
you go. Hey.
Yeah.
Very good. I like it. I like it. I like it.
Nice and skeleton-y today. It's been a long time since I've done a full picture art. So this one's not gonna get finished today. This one's gonna need more work. Actually, I should do sunflowers. That would be good. That's what he's got. He's got sunflowers. Or she. You can't really tell with a skeleton if they're a guy or a girl.
I think that is a way to tell. Like.
Yeah, the pelvis.
No,
well,
it's
the
jaw. Skull, isn't it? It's a jaw, right?
The jaw, yeah.
I mean, my jaw has reshaped, which is the fucking wildest shit. My skeleton structure changed a little bit. I swear to fuck, my jaw is way narrower than it used to be.
It is. We also lost some muscle mass there, though, too.
Oh yeah, I know that, and the fat is redistributing on my face also.
Yeah.
Like I get those are the two major ones, but like I feel like when I feel my jaw, like my jaw was much more square before. Now it's way more pointy. It's always been pointy, but it was white. It felt way less severely pointy.
So your hands got thinner. What did you say, Mother?
Their names, Alarowin and Joey.
No, that one's Billy.
He really is Joey.
But his
Billy is a goat.
What? Did you take a picture of a goat named Joey? Oh, it's an actual goat she drew from her phone. Already named Joey. Yeah.
He's a buck I know that I really like.
Aw, that's cool. God, moisturize my hands. What are you saying about my hands?
Moisturize me. I said your hands got thinner too.
Oh yes, thinner from that's fat and muscle mass changing.
The muscle mass, yeah.
Yeah, I can't open a jar of pickles anymore. It's great. But you know, there's that trans advantage at sports they always talk about. All I've done is gotten weaker, so I don't know what the fuck these people are babbling about. Oh
yeah, well, I guess there's no sporting event where it's opening jars of pickles. There should be.
That wasn't the point.
No. Did I give you another postcard?
Yes.
Okay. Draw some flowers. I don't know what they look like. Can you Google sunflowers for me?
I'll try.
Sunflower. You were caught up in the sunflower. Sorry, that was a Crossfire reference for no reason.
Did you hear my Doctor Who reference? Moisturize me.
What?
The Doctor Who reference.
I didn't hear what you said, though.
Oh, moisturize me.
Oh, is it a newer series?
Oh, you're not there yet.
Have I seen anything from the new series when I'm still?
I don't know.
I think I'm on the guy before Sylvester McCoy.
Okay.
I think.
Maybe on Sylvester.
I don't remember where I'm at in regards to that.
I should do a sunflower with a skull center instead of... Oh, thank you.
If you're all enjoying yourself, definitely hit that follow button or subscribe on YouTube. This happens every Tuesday. Generally, it happens at noon to 4. We're doing a little early because Tash is over in another state, in another time zone, so we started basically noon her time instead of noon my time.
Thank you. We appreciate your accommodating us.
Always. If I could, look, if I can accommodate you, I will. The whole point is to have you on the show, so it's like,
yeah,
you know, I very appreciate your mom deciding to join us. I wish I could get more artists to join us.
Yeah, she's been wishing she could join us for a while. She's always wanted to draw with us. Apparently, drawing while we're talking isn't the same as drawing on a stream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, plus she's got nephew duty during this time.
Yeah.
Normally.
That's true.
Or their grandsons. She's got grandsons duty. Sunflowers are much better than daisies. They're bigger. Maybe this one. Maybe a big one. It's great. My back. Nope.
Wow, I just realized Romney's been subscribed for 3 years.
Cool. Oh, hang on. I just realized something.
Voice relations constructed 3 years.
I can see Joey later, but I am doing art right now.
I'm like, I don't know, singing X-Men for some reason.
Okay.
I'm humbling. I don't know what humbling means. I should probably look that up. Make sure I'm not cursing in another language. I can't tell you how many times I've just come up with a word, looked it up, and it's like derogatory in like another language. I'm like, what? Okay. Fuck.
So my uncle has a cat named Penda, Penda, and my brain keeps trying to change it to Pendejo. I know.
Well, Pendejo is a really cute name for a cat, because most people don't know the translation around these parts. So.
Well, I know the translation because I hang around with people who call their best friends Pendejos all the time. Because that's yeah. Well, in California, everyone would know what that meant. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people would know what that meant.
And there's Bendejo, which is reserved for only people named Ben. When being Pendejos. No, I'm sorry. I'm gonna shut up. I'm dumb. Me and my dumb ideas. I need to change my... there we go. I like to change my hair clip every week or so.
And what was your birthday present to show up? I was hoping it would have gotten there.
Well, I know
already.
Like 5 people bought me things off my wish list this year, which is really wonderful, and I'm definitely going to need those in the next coming weeks. I'm just fucking run over shit right now.
I didn't buy you something off your wish list.
That's
I bought
fine.
you
I'm saying
something cool a friend made.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I bought a Lego dress and it shipped yesterday.
There's a Lego dress? Oh my gosh.
No, it's sold out. It's sold out. Okay.
Oh,
there were only
okay.
enough material for to make 5, and I was the last one to buy one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, of course. I had to get it.
Of course you did. Yes. I can't wait to see it.
I will show you a picture that she did wearing it.
Okay, can you send it to my messenger?
Of
Because
course.
right now, chat is just spinning on my screen. I don't know what's going on with that. I tried to hit the resubscribe button and it said, "Oh, we don't want to give you that much internet."
She's doing like Halloween skirts. There's a fucking ghost skirt that I really want. I'm not gonna be able to afford it. They're like $50 because they're handmade from England.
Right. Of course, but you know that makes sense. At least to get the Lego one.
Copy link. All right. I sent the photo to my friend. Her name is Interrobang Art. And Interrobang is that question mark exclamation point combo. She does custom jewelry now. She does custom dresses and skirts. Hair scrunchies occasionally I've seen.
She could do.
She's
she
also
do matching?
Extremely, incredibly nice.
Aww.
What a wonderful human being. And I just want to be her friend so bad. Hi.
She could do matching dress mask combos.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I had to do custom measurements for that dress. I hope it fits.
That makes sense.
I hope it fits.
Hope so too.
I hope it fits. I hope it fits. I really, really, really need it to fit. Because otherwise I have to send it back to the UK and spend more money on shipping and alterations. Because I will get it fucking altered. It will fit me. I don't care how much this damn dress is going to end up costing me in the end. But it will fucking fit me. Cost me $72 as it is shipped.
That to ship it? Just
total.
To ship it?
No, total plus shipping.
Well, that's actually a really good price for a dress.
For a custom dress, yes.
I mean
it's
even
just
for
it's a what kind of style dress is that? Yes, I would like to see the item details anyway, please. Thank you.
I mean,
handmade
even
order.
like
it's stretch cotton jersey with a bright colorful Lego pattern.
Actually
say Lego on it too. That'd be amazing. Highly illegal, I guarantee it. Doesn't say Lego. Well, that's fine. I expected. It's a sleeveless top with a gartered skirt and pockets. I paid extra for pockets, by the way.
Yes, of course.
Oh, actually, no. This one including pockets, but you can pay extra for pockets. Usually, it's like $2.
That's not bad.
$5, something like that. I don't want to. Don't quote me on the price. It's cheap, totally affordable pocket additions. I just want to learn just enough so I can put pockets on the skirts I have. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. I tried to tell my sister that I would pay her if she would sew pockets on leggings, but she wanted me to send her my leggings. I'm like, just go buy leggings from Walmart, and I'll pay you back for those. So she didn't.
Of course not. You made it so she had to do extra work. That's on you, not her. Send her your stockings.
But then I have to pay to get them shipped out there and back.
That's the way it goes. If you want to add things to it, you have to ship it to the person who's going to add it to. So
I would just rather have more leggings. Although I am here and she's here, so like, here, Marguerite, here's a stack of leggings. Pocket them.
Give me pockets.
Yeah.
You can't leave until at least these 3 are pocketed.
I don't think she brought her sewing stuff, but
you can buy a sewing kit and some fabric that would match to some degree.
I was gonna say, but my aunt quilts, so she could borrow.
Oh, my legs are like rubber. I hate these meds. I hate everything. Where's that bus? I need to drop on me any moment now, please. In my fucking misery. Oh.
I don't think that's how buses work. You need a house.
Precisely why I'm expecting a bus to land on me. And
no,
yes, I know I'm a
need
witch, but like, hear me out. I have the worst luck, so it won't be a house.
I'm pretty sure that's what the usual thing that lands on you is, though.
Oh yeah, but not me. No.
Oh.
I'm gonna get squished by something embarrassing, like a VW bus someone lives in.
Or, did you ever watch Dead Like Me? She got hit in the head with a flying space toilet seat, and that's how she died.
A toilet seat from the International Space Station, which is burning up on an entry or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw it. I saw the whole series. It was very good. Tearjerker, like all the time. I would end up crying to that fucking show. The other one was, what was the other one? 6 Feet Under, which is a more serious show. What an incredible show that was.
See that one. I did watch Pushing Up Daisies. I like that one.
I don't think that's related though. But I need to see that.
It's really cute, but they discontinued it and I was sad.
Yeah. They do that. They like to break hearts. They like to break hearts. I don't know, I'm singing that random shit, but here we are.
And I think it discontinued on a cliffhanger too, which
that's
really
the worst.
Sad. Yeah.
Ending movie. At least give them an ending movie so they can wrap up the loose ends.
Yeah, Dead Like Me got a movie.
Deadpool got a movie too. Took 10 years. Man, Deadpool was an incredible show. I need to rewatch it and then watch the movie because I haven't seen the movie yet.
I haven't seen it at
But
all.
I definitely need a refresher on the series. I think I own Deadwood, actually, on Blu-ray. Yes, I own Deadwood on Blu-ray. I just need the movie now. So I think that's separate. I gotta check. My son might actually have the movie, which would be great. Yes. Plus, Brad Dourif is the doctor in that is amazing, and then the lady who plays Calamity Jane, also amazing. Calamity Jane, a woman who lived as a man.
Oh.
I wonder if that's perhaps early trans people that cishet archaeologists and historians have magically ignored the fact that we exist as usual.
That
and
happens,
the narrative is,
unfortunately.
Like, didn't, like, Mary Todd and Abe Lincoln, like, have a live-in friend, quote-unquote?
I do not know my
Something like that.
American history well.
Something like that. Like Emily Dickinson had a fucking girlfriend who was a wife had a love affair, I should say, with a wife of her brother or cousin or something. Like, even called her My Sweet Sarah or something like that, and it was just like, okay, this is the gayest shit I've ever read. If she's not gay, I would be shocked. Or at least bisexual, I guess, because she also had dated men in the past. But that doesn't mean that she wasn't lesbian. She had just been figuring her shit out. That happens. It's a lot to
Or
people. I actually know someone who figured out their shit after having several relationships with men and realized they're gay. And I'm like, that's fucking understandable. I get it.
Also, societal pressures.
Oh, yeah. There's and familial pressures combined.
Yeah.
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 No, I agree. I 100% get it. So it's like, especially back then. Oh, boy.
Right.
But yeah, there's like some famous person and they had like their friend that lived with them and never married. So you're saying they lived in a polyamorous relationship. They were a trio, but you didn't know how to read that because you've never seen how polyamorous relationships work because that person was a heteronormative person. So they just frame everything they look at as heteronormative. It's a big problem, especially with history and archaeology.
Yeah.
It's like having straight people interpret like trans poetry. While I'm sure some could do it, I just feel like it's not their place. There should definitely be another trans person who does it. But like at the same time, I mean, whatever. Freedom of choice. It's not the end of the world if someone who's not trans does. So it's like whatever, you know. Anyway, I'm petting this cat and she's amazing. There's also this other lady who literally was like one of the best stagecoach drivers in the West. And so to say, the other dude, trans dude, because he definitely had a male name, lived as a man. Everyone treated him as a man, because he was, you know, his, him, all that stuff. He, his, him.
Right.
His. But yeah, it's interesting how that's happened a lot. Did you know there was a trans Roman emperor?
I did not.
Yes, she dressed in women's clothing, was entirely dressed as a female, but male historians, heteronormative historians, have just said that she was definitely a man still. Like, probably not.
My
That's
sister.
just how a trans person had to be back then, because
Right.
there was gender reassignment surgeries to some extent.
But only some extent.
Yeah, but it's like, in the late 1800s, early 1900s, somebody even tried a uterine transplant to a trans woman, Lily Elby, and she's one of the most famous trans women in history.
Mm-hmm.
And because she had reconstructive surgery, gender reassignment surgery, and then she wanted to get pregnant with a baby, so she had a transplant from a donor for a uterus, and it didn't take, and then she died of an infection.
Aww.
But you know what?
She tried.
She probably felt like a whole woman.
Mm-hmm.
Because she had a vagina and a uterus and everything, and it was just like probably all she ever wanted in her whole life. It was probably worth it to her, and I totally understand it. I fucking get that.
I'm surprised they haven't tried doing that again since then with all of the
medical... it's happened a few times. I don't think they've ever been successful. It's like, infection and the body rejecting the organ, and there's like all sorts of other issues. I'm pretty sure it's been done more than once. The problem is that a lot of research was destroyed because the center of trans research was in Germany circa 1930s, and guess what? All the LGBT books got burnt. All the research. They were all hung. So it's like, yeah.
Of course.
So we were set back again. Another 100 fucking years of research. And we're only just now starting to get more acceptance. And guess what? With the rise of fucking Nazis in America, we were on the verge of an actual fascist government, and I don't really want to go to a fucking prison camp.
No.
I know I'm gonna have a sad end, but I don't want it to be that. Like, fuck. So I fear that. That's an existential dread. And people will be like, oh, that could never happen, but we've got people in detention centers right now who definitely don't belong in them.
And our government's done it before.
Yes, our government has done it before during World War II.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And, of course, everyone who's been in a camp like that is dehumanized, even though that's ridiculous. Oh, I'm sure it'll be something like a re-education center or something like that. You never know, right? Like, anyway, I don't want that for me or my people,
Mm-hmm.
Not a single one deserves it. No one deserves it.
I know.
But, they're so afraid of us, but we're less than 10% of the population. What's to be afraid of?
They're probably just terrified you're going to show them too many movies.
No. I just don't know. It baffles me. They're like, why this fear?
I don't
Does
get
it somehow make them
either.
feel like less of a woman or a man or whatever? I don't know. I know there's a lot of guilt because, men will frequently be attracted to you the minute you announce that you're... Like, this has happened to me. And then you announce that you're a woman, they will immediately see you in a different light and try to fuck you. A lot of them. But they won't say anything in public, and they'll watch you get hung. Because it's shame. Or they'll kill you themselves because they get shamed after the sex. That is... And here's the fucked up part. I know it's got really dark and serious, but the fucked up part, in some states, it's legal to kill a trans person under the grounds that they quote-unquote lied to you. But how can they... For sex. And, but how can you prove that if they're dead, right?
Mm-hmm.
That just sounds like an excuse to murder people. It's disgusting.
So you'll not be going to those states.
Nope. It's disgusting. I hate it. It's so barbaric. I don't think anybody should treat it like that. Not a soul on this planet.
Conversation pause. I said conversation pause. We do only have about 15 more minutes.
Yep. That is correct. You can finish this another day, obviously.
I'm telling my mom because she's starting one, so.
Oh, speed. Speed sketch.
You can do a speed sketch.
I'm trying to do the Chico Chapter.
Oh. Good luck. You have 15 minutes and go.
Well, it happens this work.
So yeah, things are bleak, and I have lost hope of ever being anything accepted, I guess, living my full life because of this place I live in.
Just have to stick with the people who do accept you.
Well, I mean, yeah, I do. I mostly only communicate with those kind of people, but like, those people are far away from me, and I'm stuck here.
I know. I wish we weren't so far away.
Me too. Can't live in California. I don't make enough money. My entire monthly sum of money is less than a month's of rent on a studio apartment in California.
Yeah, California is ridiculous.
Truly ridiculous. Truly outrageous, as Jem would say. Stretchy, stretchy, stretch. Sorry I keep yawning. I haven't been sleeping well.
Okay. It's okay. We understand. Plus, you took your meds.
Hasn't been able to live well, honestly.
Oh.
It's just been bad for like 2 weeks now.
Aww.
It's okay. Just wake up. There's nothing I can do about it but ride it out. Try not to destroy all my friendships in the process. Yeah. Yeah. But I love the skull. It's really fucking cool.
Thank you.
And the sunflowers, too. So it's like a lot of work.
Yay. Yeah, I know.
You always do this to yourself.
I do. But it needed to be sunflowers.
Okay, if you say so.
It did.
It's your art.
It needed to be sunflowers.
Of course, it's your art. I get it.
Yeah.
I gotta pee. I'm just gonna wait 10 minutes. It's fine.
Okay. Sunflower stems are fuzzy. It's so weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
Sunflower leaf here.
Honestly, I should just stream more, but I don't know. We'll see. Meow. Meow, 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 meow.
Meow, meow, meow.
Meow, meow, meow.
Meow, meow.
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 Meow, 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 meow.
Meow, meow.
Tired. Almost there.
You can do it. You can do it. There's just a few more minutes. Hi. My nephew is watching over our shoulders. We're drawing.
What is she drawing?
She is drawing the bush that's out the window.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I swear to God, time is going slower on purpose.
Probably, because this time is going really fast for me over here, so makes
Time
sense.
keeps slipping into the future.
Doesn't it go to the past?
Time keeps slipping. Le squeak. Le squeak, le squeak. I'll stop yawning.
You can take a nap in a few minutes.
I know, but I won't stop yawning until then. Like, I know. I get it, body. Well, we're taking a nap in 9 minutes. 9 minutes?
That's you.
Did I tell you I found some Sherlock whiskers finally?
Oh, no, you didn't.
I'm keeping them in this little container.
So that we can clone her.
No. So I can do magic. I just want to get out of this stupid house.
I know.
Deserve a house of peace, man.
Yeah. Oh. You tell me if my spots look better to you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
That
California's water, I'm telling you.
we are drinking well water and showering in well water, but like my skin's very clean.
I wonder if it's the contaminated groundwater. See me, that's fucking with you.
It could be that. It could be the lack of stress. I think the lack of is the.
That is also true. There's far less stress on you right now.
Yeah. So, yeah, my arms looked terrible when I left, and now they're like clearing up so fast. I'm like, I mean, there's still some scarring, but it's like.
I get it.
Yeah.
I have a friend whose arms are scarred up from picking at her skin. I get it.
I didn't pick it.
I know. I'm just saying. It's like, it's not really a big deal. It's like.
Yeah.
I've got scars on my back and my arms, like from like barbed wire and thumbtacks and shit. I got cut a few times. Like really bad with glass. Because we weren't using stunt glass because we were dumb. And we weren't using the right kind of glass, which is tempered glass because it shatters.
Right.
Little pieces. So we're using ones that had, like, we just used whatever windows we had, like extra, from my friend's remodel of his house. So we had like 5 windows and we just went through that like crazy people.
Glad you survived.
I'm so lucky I didn't get like more. I mean, I never got really like I never got like endangered life type cuts or anything. But like, I had some gashes. I could have gotten infections, but I didn't.
I swear, I think teenagers are keeping the medical industry alive sometimes. So many teenagers.
Teenagers and Republicans who take fucking horse dewormer. Fucking idiots. What's a parasite? What's a virus? They don't really react to each other. And my favorite part is they are always like referencing this one study from this one site. And if you read into the study, it's barely a study and it was hardly scientific. They love throwing that one at you, throwing it in your face. Like, that study's been debunked. It's bullshit, brah.
Yeah. I do not think it means what you think it means.
It says or horse use. Right in the box. There's a horse there.
Yep.
It says it's a horse dewormer. There's literally there's a horse or the word horse 3 times just on the one side of the box. Like, if you can't figure it out, it's not for you. I don't know what to do. I mean, like, you take that shit and you, like, shit and puke your guts out. Your stomach lining comes apart and shit.
Oh
your
my
intestinal
God.
lining. You basically shit your intestinal lining. And it's like, well, yeah. And you deserve every fucking minute of annoyance and agony and discomfort because you were fucking taking medicine that's not appropriate on purpose.
Plus, you're then taking up an ER bed that, like...
Oh, that's happening a lot, too. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I got the insides of 2 of my sunflowers up.
4 minutes.
4 minutes. I don't think I'll be able to finish another sunflower, but...
Time keeps slipping into the future. I'm 40 next year.
So am I.
I don't want to be.
Me either.
I mean, you are blessed with good genes because you're very young looking still, so. I mean, you look, barely different from your 20-year-old photos. I mean.
You want to know something hilarious?
What?
I am older than she was when you met me.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've known you for 23 years, 22 years.
Yeah.
Something like that. 24 years?
1998, 2008.
3 years. This year.
Yeah, 23 years, yep.
And actually, 23 years around this time when school would have started up again. Hi.
I want her glove. Look at this cool glove.
Oh yeah, art gloves. My friend has that for her like Wacom tablet.
Chinese watercolor gloves.
Yeah, I want those. They look cool. Oh, I gotta put I've been using this one as my guide, so I'm wearing it. Okay.
All right, everybody.
Thanks for letting me join you.
Oh, thank you for joining us. I really appreciate it. We do this every Tuesday at noon Pacific generally. We did it earlier this week because Tess is here on vacation thingy, and this is the only time she could have done it. So, thank you, everybody, for stopping by. Hope to see you next week for another Art and Tea. I should be back tomorrow with some gaming. We will see how my mood holds. I'm having a rough go of things. So, thank you, everyone, for stopping by. Thank you all the followers and the subscriptions and the bits. Hope you all have a lovely evening, day, afternoon, morning, wherever you are in the world. And bye. Bye, everybody.
Bye.